Hi everybody, I'm a 12-year-old version of Dr. August Leming, and I wanted to remind you all of something really important, sacred even. I still exist, I'm still here. In fact, when you turned 13, the 12-year-old version of you didn't disappear, it didn't shatter. In fact, the 13-year-old version of you kind of grew out of and around the 12-year-old version of you. The same is true for the 14-year-old version of you, and the 15-year-old.
And so as you matured and became an adult, you were basically made up of all these different layers of all these different versions of you. And regardless of how much education, experience, trauma, or healing you've experienced as an adult, that 12-year-old version of you has his or her own story, their own education, experience, trauma, and healing. And if you can sit quietly for just a little bit.
You might hear the voice of that 12-year-old. You might be able to hear the wisdom they have to share. Or you might even hear what it is they're asking for. And I can tell you that the thing that I most often want to tell the 47-year-old version of myself is that I love him. And that I'm really grateful that he's taken care of me as best he could, so that we could grow up together. And I want him to know that I did my best, even when I was scared, even when I was hurt, happy and sad. And when I have a request, the thing that I ask for most is the same love. I just want to know that I'm loved. I guess I want to know that I'm accepted and forgiven.
And so I want to invite you all to take some time today to visit with the 12-year-old version of yourself and let them know that you love them. Maybe even that you forgive them. Let them know that from the bottom of your broken heart, you understand that the 12-year-old version of you was actually doing the best that he or she could all the time. And you see, when you do that, when you learn to accept the 12-year-old version of yourself, forgive him or her, and ultimately love him or her, you become so much more powerful, so much more free. You have so much more courage and so much more compassion to live your life as an adult.
And so, when you're on the street and you come face to face with all of the other adults who are working so hard to posture and present themselves as if they have it all together, you're able to witness the 12-year-old version inside of them, and you're able to forgive them for their own confusion. You intuitively trust that they too are doing the best that they can every moment of their lives. And you're able to offer them the same understanding and acceptance and forgiveness that you've given yourself. So please be kind to yourself and everyone else out there, because none of us started as the self-sufficient adults we present to be. We all started as completely helpless and totally dependent on the adults around us. And so you find yourself in conflict with another human being today, or in conflict with yourself. Remember that 12-year-old. Consider how you would speak to that 12-year-old. Consider how you would relate to that 12-year-old. And consider relating to the older version of that 12-year-old, the same way you would relate to that 12-year-old himself. Because I'm still here.